Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. Hit like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Be cool, city lights shining so bright. Fine dining nights feels right. Flights to places far from sight. Get right. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Underneath the neon glow, life is fast but take it slow. Every moment like a show. Let's go. Dancing through the night, we got energy flows we can't hide. Feel alive, we outside. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Stay cool.
Hey, nobody bigger than the program.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Shizzo. Let you know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you're new. Thank you for coming to the show. So, today is, this is we're going to get to the bottom of this, right? Because it's just a very, very divided issue. Do women really need a man? And do men really need women, right? These are the debates we have in these spaces because a lot of women are saying they don't need a man. And the men are telling the women that you do need a man, right? So we're having this back and forth conversations, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements because women have reached their mental stage of independence, feeling free to be a autonomous person, able to make their own decisions, able to live a life with or without a man. And women are strong on this position. Of course, the men disagree because they don't want the women to think like that because then the woman would, right? They want women to want them. Men want women to need them. So that's a part of a man's love language for a woman to need him. So of course, he's going to disagree with her. But we're going to have the conversation. We're going to mine this out. I got a review. I'm going to do a review today on Platinum. I was on Platinum's platform yesterday, and I made a statement. And I said women don't need men. And they to chop my head off. Oh, no, Ruthless. No. You're wrong. And I said, men don't need women. Oh, you crazy. Listen, I agree with the women. I agree with them. They don't need us. And I disagree with the men. We don't need them. Right? Do we deal with them, with each other? Yes. But in my estimated opinion, it's dessert. It's dessert. It's icing on top of the cake. Now, do we procreate together to move the human race forward? Yes. You know what I mean? But I don't need a woman in my life every day. I don't need to live with a woman. I don't need to grow with a woman. We can have kids and then act like and be co-parents off the top, for all I care. I don't think women are how you say, marrying a woman or getting this long-term relationship with this woman is absolute necessary that Oh, if I don't do this, I'm going to die. I can't live without her. I can't think without her. No, no. And on the show that we're going to review, I end up winning the overall debate. I end up winning because once I broke it down, I kind of gave an example of me doing prison time, right? And I told him when I was in prison, right? I did over a decade, and in the beginning it was hard because you think you need a woman, but it wasn't just the woman, right? The cars, the house, all the material possessions, family, friends. As it was being taken from me, it was very difficult, right? I thought that, oh man, life's over. What is the point to living? But once I got into the program, put the program together, life went on just as I did. It just I adapted, and my energy just went to different things like sports. Because in prison you got sports, you got hobby crafts, you got the music room, you got the law library, you got all different type of things going on there that you can focus your mind on and your energy on, right? And I learned that you can live without a woman. You can. It's very possible. Oh yeah, you can live without a woman. And just like a woman can live without a man. So we really don't need each other. We want each other, it's fine. Wanting each other is nothing wrong with that. We desire each other, yes. But can I live without a woman? Yes. Can a woman live without a man? Yes. Yes. It can be done. I literally have proved this over and over again, that you can live without a woman, that you don't need them to exist. You don't need a woman to be great. You don't need a woman to be considered valuable. Do we want a woman to be around us? Yes. Do we like to have a soft, feminine woman around us? Yes. But it's not absolute. It's not absolutely necessary. Because if she doesn't meet my standards of what I need a woman to be or when she's around me, then I have to get rid of her. Vice versa, right? The woman don't need a man. If that man ain't living up to her expectations of what she has for him to be to her, she's gonna move on. She's gonna get rid of him. And this is where the divorce rate is where it's at, right? This is why people are constantly separating. Because expectations aren't being met. And they say, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. So once again, this gender war debate is of several layers, right? It's several layers. But the main layer is, do women really need a man? And do men really need women? That is where I think the divide is at, because women saying we don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't care. I don't need a man. And the men are saying, oh, we need you. Please, baby, come back home. We need you. We need you, boo. And so we're having these conversations, the men are trying to convince the women that you do need us and we do need you. Men think we need each other. And once again, this is where we have to really understand a Disneyland fairy tale type of mindset like that is very, very dangerous, right? It's how a lot of men get hurt. Their feelings broke up. Because the women are saying, bye, I'm leaving you. I don't care. I'm taking the kids and your money. And I'm out. And this is where, we have these conversations. Well, why don't you go back to your baby daddy? Why don't you go back to your husband? You need to work that out. And when we get these arguments with these women, men and women get arguments about who needs who, it's like the men are trying to force the rhetoric of you do need us, and the women are rejecting. The women are rejecting it. They're saying, no, we don't need you. I got my own money. I got my own house. If I get up, I can get me my own apartment. I can rent my own apartment. I can get my own food. I can clothe myself. I could read books. I could do everything without a man. Right? This is possible. And I do agree with the women in this point, right? They can. I'm not gonna, and I'm not gonna, and I don't understand why the men argue with them. If she doesn't want a man in her life because she feels complete and whole being alone, then so be it. Why are we arguing? Why are we arguing? If she wants to go out and be a 304, if she wants to go out and do all these crazy things, her sophomore era, who are we to debate? Who are we to argue with them? They're not listening to us. Women aren't changing. Women are saying, oh, you know what? You know what, men, you're so right. I'm going to go back. I'm going to put on this robe and be conservative and be everything you want me to be, that I should be to my husband. Women are not doing that. They're not taking men's advice and compartmentalizing and saying, okay, no, women are saying we are free. Yes, we like you, man. We think you're attractive, but we don't need you. And men need to embrace this. Men need to start embracing this. Because, the more you why are you trying to force feed? Why are you trying to force feed? She doesn't say she doesn't need you. Then, okay, you got to keep it pushing. All right, boom, I'm going to keep my life moving. And I'm going to find a woman I'm going to get along with eventually. But we cannot force feed women to make them, to change their minds that, oh, you need a man. Because that is a recipe for disaster. And this is why women are dog walking men. This is why women are running over men. Because once again, men are acting thirsty. We act like we need them. We can't live without them. And they're like, oh, fuck it. Well, cash at me. Shit. You know what I'm saying? They pay my bills. Matter of fact, give me a G-Wagon, right? Because once again, women are very observant. And they observe that men would do anything to be with them because their men act like they need them. So the woman's like, okay, well, shit, we're going to take advantage of this. Where men look at this as a chance to build a nuclear family, build something great with a woman. Women look at it as opportunity to gain resources and financial status. That's the way women look at it. Period. They look at it as, how can I come up? How can I come up? How can I get this dude to take care of me like I want to get taken care of? They don't only just want your money, right? They want you to spend the money how they want you to spend the money on them, not how you want to spend it on them. So they're not looking at you as, oh, I love him. Oh, he's Prince Charming. Oh, no, they're looking at you as from a business perspective. And to be in a way where they can benefit from you is their ultimate goal. They're they're using you. That's what women do. They're using you. And men, when you say that, when you tell them that, women are using you, they get offended. And this is the delusion of men, right? We think by us taking care of a woman, because she's our woman, that she's not using you. That she doesn't really want your money. She really doesn't want your provision. You crazy. So we're gonna go into this review, my boy Platinum, and we're gonna dissect it.
He parks your car when she drives and goes to park to meet you at the restaurant that 90% of America can never eat at, and that valet makes her laugh and makes her feel good, she'll sleep with him because hypergamy, he has more value to her than you do.
Yes,
that's how women are.
Because he placates better and makes her feel better.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why money is not the solution for women. Even though they demand it, right? They have all this, oh, money. But their feelings override everything. Even if this is why they have no problem with divorce. This is why they have no problem with sleeping with the yoga instructor who makes less money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that Tom failed at her making her feel the way she wanted to feel by not listening to her, by doing what, being very, I would say, manly, a leader. She wants to be the leader. So now she doesn't feel Tom respects her anymore or loves her anymore, all this whole stuff. So now, all those years, she was talking to the yoga instructor. She was venting to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tom, he always played football. I told him stop 3 years ago. I want him, me and the kids. And then the yoga instructor's like, I would never do that to you. I will be here for you. I will love you the way you want me to love you. And all he's doing is validating and becoming what you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And he's placating because this is how, listen, I am a man who took a lot of guys' girlfriends, right?
Uh-oh.
Yes. It's the girlfriends and wives are the easiest targets. They're easier than single women. They're the easiest targets. Because I know for sure that she's complaining about you. She's not happy about something about you. And all I got to do is play to that. And then when she tell me, all I got to do is what you're not. I got to be what you're not. And then I want to validate all her feelings, even though she's wrong as a motherfucker. I'm going to validate her. I'm going to tell her what she wants to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And
want that though?
Huh?
You want that?
No, I mean, I now after when I was immature, I did want it. You know what I mean? Because she was a bad bitch. So I want her. You know what I mean? I did anything to get her. But now that I'm more older, no.
Yeah,
I don't do that anymore. I stopped doing that, Platinum.
I don't like leftovers, bro. Look, I ain't got no.
The moment you try to make them, you pedestalize her, you give her everything she wants, she still complains, she still cheats, she still lies, because women are loyal to the way they feel.
Well, we only talking about certain women.
Always.
But you're not wrong. See, that's what I'm saying. That's where you got to stop. You can't say that for all women, dog. Logically, that just doesn't make any sense.
No. This part. All women are loyal to their emotion and the way they feel. All women. That's universal. And this is a fact. And that's what men have to understand. Women are never loyal to a man. She's never loyal to you in particular. She's loyal to the way she feels. She's enslaved to her emotions. And the moment those things are compromised, you're dead to her. You're no longer, I don't care what you do. I don't care how much money you spend. I don't care what you've done for her for the last 15 years. She's going to leave you. And this is why women say they don't need men, because they know ultimately, if you do not placate to the way make them feel good, they will leave you.
I understand what you're saying by that, but like I said, I mean, some women are decent people. Now let's not go, too crazy, what I'm saying, off the hook. Like we just talking about the women that are out here bugged out of their mind all over the place. That's the ones that we're talking about. But it's a possibility you could find one that's perfect for you. It's a possibility. I'm not, I'm not saying that it's going to happen for a lot of guys, because it's probably not. Mm-hmm. But for the guys that do have that, I mean, you got to give, that couple some credit, because they understand what it's all about. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
I ain't disagreeing with you, bro, but just don't get too crazy off the,
So what I am saying is this, right? As a man, to to go in a long-term relationship with a woman, that is a heavy responsibility. To be committed to someone who's emotionally unstable, who's dealing with a lot of internal conflict, and have a great big ego. And once again, the happy wife technique is, in my estimated opinion, the driving force behind 99.9% of all these marriages and relationships. Because once again, because women will leave, right? They don't care. If you see, the thing about women and men is when we argue, men, we look for solutions. So we but women, when they argue, they want to win because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel good to win, even if they're wrong. They don't care. They don't care. But if they're wrong and you keep putting them out that they're wrong, and you prove that they're wrong, it will not make them feel good. And this now makes you the enemy. And she would now start to resent you. She will build animosity towards you. This is where the line is strong in marriages. Why the divorce rate is so high. 800,000 times a year, that's a lot of divorces, man. To me, in my opinion, that's astronomical. That's epidemic, right? And that's too many numbers to say that. And women filing these divorces 800,000 times is where it's problematic and concerning, because the women are saying, hey, I'm out. Fuck him. I'm taking the kids. I'm taking the kids with me. I don't give a fuck. And they turn the kids against the man. Fuck your dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm dad. And then they get a stepdaddy to come in. And then they give him the title. Right? And the stepdaddy has to, once again, right? He's going to be your replacement because you did not comply. Stepdaddy, he's going to have to comply. That's why they say stepdad is a bad deal. But oh well, she's going to find one and make him fit her criteria. They don't care about whether they're wrong or right. They want to win. And so once again, these relationships tend to turn into, hey baby, okay dear, yes dear, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Validate, yes. Because this is the only way to keep peace in a stable environment somewhat.
Nah.
And you don't go through postpartum, anger management issues, loud mouth talk back,
That's all crap. I know what you're talking about. Those are just excuses for them to act a fool. Ain't no such thing as postpartum depression. It's all crap.
Okay. I'm not an expert in that. I just heard of it.
I know what you mean. Yeah. My baby mama sister was telling me she went through that, back when my daughter was born. Like, it was all crap.
I always wondered about that. I always wondered about that. Right? I've heard about a lot of it, and I did a little bit of research, but I never really understood it.
It's not real, bro. They just having a baby.
Do business. Yes, it is. Do business. It's a clinical evaluation. It's real. Do business. But
that's just my theory. I don't think it's. No. I just think that they just having a baby and just tripping, and after the baby, I don't believe it. But that's just me, Platinum.
I kind of agree with do business. I agree with do business because after the baby, you start tripping on me. You start acting distant. You start being indifferent, and you say that's postpartum clinically. No, what it is if that's the case, the baby that you had, you were having that baby for yourself, not me. And this is why I can see that being true, because women will take the kids and leave you. No problem. A woman would take the family and break it up without even a second thought. So postpartum, do business might be onto something. It's just an excuse for them to, try to break you down all the way. If not, because they got what they want out of it, right? Because some people have kids because they like your aesthetics and they just want to be mothers, right? Some do it just for legacy. Everybody doesn't have kids, they be thinking, oh, I'm gonna build a future. Most babies are oops babies. Majority of babies born are oops babies in America. There's a lot of, they didn't plan it. They were just sexually active, attracted to each other, and stopped using the condom. And he just shooting up the town, and next thing you know, she's pregnant. Now, a few of them say, okay, they married a woman to try to, to make it a whole family. But most cases, they just co-parent. They just co-parent. They never really make it to, the full family thing. But the question is, again, do women really need a man? In their mind, they don't need a man. They don't. That's why they don't have no problem with taking the kids and leaving your ass. And there are single moms who have raised their kids without a man in the house. It's been done. It's been done. There are a bunch of women out here that's living single without dealing with men. It's happening. It is literally happening. And there are going to be people who die alone. There are going to be women who die alone. There are going to be men who die alone. So do we absolutely need each other? No. Do we want each other? Do we like having sex with each other? Do we like the look, sexual dessert? Yes. But if we don't be together, am I going to commit suicide? No. If I don't ever get married, if I don't ever have a woman, in my life again, is everything in my life going to stop? No, I can still travel. I can still go play. I can do everything I can do. I can do everything. I can do everything without a woman. Like, once again, right? And then I'm not saying, and I'm not preaching that, hey, don't be with women. I'm not preaching that. But what I am saying is, if a woman is problematic in your life and she's not, conducive to a healthy environment, get rid of her. You have to. Or she's gonna drive you crazy. Right? If she's not reciprocating appreciation, if she's not cooperating, at least being able to have a conversation with you when conflict arises, if y'all can't align on how to raise the children or money spending habits, if y'all can't conform to a very diplomatic way to have conversations, you have to get rid of her, because she's gonna leave you anyway. She's gonna leave you anyway. Because if you're trying to have a conversation with her because you want to air out your grievances, and she starts yelling at you, oh, whatever, and she starts getting angry at you because she doesn't want to accept accountability, you have to move on. I mean, I'm not saying right away, you know what I mean? At a certain time, as a person that, what is to be expected at a certain time, that if she does not know how to take accountability for her actions while I'm airing out the grievances to her, and I'm not trying to put her down, I'm not trying to say I'm a leaver, but if there's these things that happen that bother me as a person, and I'm airing out my grievances to my partner, and they can't, acknowledge and then accept accountability, that to me is a form of disrespect. Because if I'm wrong, if she got her grievances to me, right, and she has a good claim, I'm going to acknowledge and accept and then take accountability. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Ain't no need to keep arguing about me being wrong. and trying to make it right. No, I'm wrong. Okay. Boom. I apologize. I acknowledge that what I did was wrong. And I will take accountability for my actions. And that's simply how a relationship with two people who love each other, who care about each other, should be able to move through conflict. It should be a smooth transition. But we see over through all information time, this is not possible in most relationships. 99.9% of it is just toxic. It's toxic. A lot of people don't want to accept accountability. A lot of things don't want to go down. So it's how would I say this? It's just very complicated when you get into these relationships or marriages. This is why the people leave each other and separate each other and divorce each other at a high rate, because ultimately people don't get along.
I say it's crap because
I'm glad you said that. You said it wasn't. It's a real diagnosis. It's a clinical diagnosis, and diagnosis has been proven. Women go through depression, postpartum depression, after they have a child.
So the question is that Platinum was explaining: postpartum, if a woman after she's pregnant goes into these little things, is this a good enough excuse for her to be disrespectful? Is this a good enough excuse for her to act indifferent and create a hostile environment? Or I'm postpartum. Is this a good enough excuse to not give me sex? Right? So that's the question, right? Postpartum, I've heard of it. I've been a part of 2 pregnancies in my life, my son and my daughter. And I never had those issues with I never had the postpartum issue. I never seen that, right? As soon as she had the baby, maybe 2 days, she needed to heal up. And we was doing it. We were like 2 jackrabbits, right? Yeah. So I never experienced in my relationships because for my son and my daughter, I was in the delivery room, actually cut my daughter's umbilical cord. But after all that was over, I never experienced a woman acting indifferent, post, birth. I never experienced that. We were cool. Everything was good. And then we was 3 or 4 days a week. We was like 2 jackrabbits doing what we do, right? So that's why I told the gentleman in businesses, I've heard of it. I researched it a little bit, but I never really experienced it or understood it. So postpartum, is that a good enough reason for a woman to be indifferent? I don't know. I never experienced it. So I'll do some more research and we'll see.
It's proven. Now, you don't have to agree. Like you say, you don't agree with it. But come on, man. We can't just be up here saying, just making up stuff. Come on. I mean, and Jennifer Lopez, it's called narcissism. Jennifer Lopez thinks some kind of way she deserves a man that's going to put up with her bullshit at 56. That's ridiculous. It ain't even about her getting into a bad relationship. It's like she's basically, Jennifer, see, this is, and look, she's been given the benefit of the doubt. Jennifer Lopez thinks like a man, but she's been given the benefit of the doubt probably because she's Latino and she got that real high-pitched voice. Man, Jennifer Lopez thinks like a nigga. She sounds like one when she talks. She said, break your heart, you
I guess.
Yeah,
she said, if I break your heart, you gonna take it. And if you want to fuck with me, that come with me. That's how niggas talk. Well, that's
and tear your asses up.
No,
like,
yes.
The 13 comes out that ruthless. That you of all people should know. If things get critical, them big guys come and pause.
And they don't need the shit they be saying. Okay.
The driving force behind 99.9% of all these marriages and relationships, because once again, because women will leave, right?
Or whatever. And she said that she was always attracted to older guys and all that kind of stuff, but she married a dude that was a couple of years younger than her. And, you know, she told me personally what she went through with the dude. You know, he was an alcoholic. You know, she was living in the Midwest because she's from the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude, you know, used to be smacking her around every other day when all that kind of just, she said she was depressed. So just by her telling me that, something in the back of my mind knew, I was like,
this man is going to go through even more hell. Why don't women acknowledge, you know, just reality, they're damaged goods?
I mean, some of them may not know that they're damaged goods.
To go in a long-term relationship with a woman, that is a heavy responsibility. To be committed to someone who's emotionally unstable, who's dealing with a lot of internal conflict, and have a great big ego. And once again, the happy wife technique is, in my estimated opinion, the driving force behind 99.9% of all these marriages and relationships. Because once again, because women will leave, right? They don't care. What if you see the thing about women and men is when we argue, men, we look for solutions. So we you know, but women, when they argue, they want to win. And this is where, once again, this is where we have to understand, right? This is the divide amongst men and women. Men, because we're solution-based, logical, and plus the woman we love, we really don't want to argue with her. We really don't want to fight with the woman we love. So we try to hurry to a solution, right? We try to hurry to a solution. But women, because of their emotional charge, they don't want to visit those solutions. They want to win because the solutions may not be in her best interest to win the argument. And this is where, you know, the argument keeps going on and on and on. And now it's just a never ending battle. They don't care about whether they're wrong or right. They want to win. And so once again, these relationships tend to turn into, hey, baby, okay, dear. Yes, dear. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Validate, yes. Because this is the only way to keep peace in a, you know, stable environment somewhat.
Nah.
And you still go through postpartum, anger management issues, loud mouth talk back, you know.
That's all crap. I know what you're talking about. Those are just excuses for them to act a fool. Ain't no such thing as postpartum depression. It's all crap.
I'm not an expert in that. I just heard of it.
Roaches don't live. Go look at a roach nest. Do you see one?
Right.
So
right.
if that guy's not serving her, placating to her,
logically that just doesn't make any sense.
No. It's just this part. All women are loyal to their emotion and the way they feel. All women. That's universal.
Every other day when all that kind of just, she said she was depressed. So just by her telling me that, something in the back of my mind knew, I was like, something told me it wasn't going to work out. And I just had to keep on dealing with the chick. And next thing you know, I had to cut her off because, you know, her behavior changed. Mm-hmm. She started showing her true self, you know what I'm saying? Like when you tell someone no, or if they don't get their way, yada, 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 you got a whole lot of stuff you got to deal with. So you can give some of these women a chance. But like I said, man, you know, you got to really test her patterns of thought. You see what I'm saying? So don't change your patterns of thought because, like I said, once you change as a man, then all kinds of stuff is going to come into you.
If you change, though, how are you going to guide her?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't change. If your principles are your principles, whatever you're looking for, whatever you want, you stay that way.
And this is part of the disconnect, right? Women, they're trying to change you. She wants you to placate to her whatever she feels. And if she feels she's right at that moment, the only way that disagreement is going to end in a, I would say, less toxic manner if you have to validate and say, you're right. If not, if you do not do that, then this is going to go in circles.
But like I said, once you allow, outside thought, then that's when, a man starts to,
How come women won't acknowledge their damaged goods, Dubin? She's 56, 4 failed marriages. She's talking about the next man is gonna go through even more hell. Why don't women acknowledge, just reality, their damaged goods?
I mean, some of them may not know that they're damaged goods because they still think that they're a good catch. Now, some women will accept the fact that, she's just not hot on the market. So, a lot of women, they just accept what they're going to get. You see what I'm saying? Some of them do be like, you know what, if this is the best I could do, then I'll deal with this dude just so they could be with someone. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she's down with you like that. She just settled. But for the women that still think they hot, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women, as they get older, like, I don't know, whoever we can name, that they're very delusional. They're very bugged out. So that's what I'm saying. Women like that, it's best for you to just leave them alone if you are a certain type of dude. Now, if you just want to smash the chick, that's cool. But you want to take that fool serious, man, please. Y'all gonna be going to marriage counselors and relationship counselors for years, dog.
Some niggas lose their girl too going to the marriage. A lot of them dudes be hitting them chicks.
Man, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Anything can happen.
So this is why I am totally against, I'm anti-marriage. I didn't even become an anti-relationship. I just believe in my experiences and all the information that women are not good at long-term commitments, man. They just fail at this thing. They're not good. They don't make good partners. Listen, a lot of the relationships that make it or lasting is largely because men take the back seat and they just let her do what she do and they still get left, right? So I just think women are better at short-term gratification, and that's where they excel at. The moment you try to make them, you pedestalize her, you give her everything she wants, she still complains, she still cheats, she still lies, because women are loyal to the way they feel.
Well, we only talking about certain women. But you're not wrong. See, that's what I'm saying. That's where you got to stop. You can't say that for all women, dog. Logically, that just doesn't make any sense.
No, it's just this part. All women are loyal to their emotion and the way they feel. All women. That's universal.
I understand what you're saying by that, but like I said, I mean, some women are decent people. Now let's not go, too crazy, what I'm saying, off the hook. Like we just talking about the women that are out here bugged out of their mind all over the place. That's the ones that we're talking about. But, it's a possibility you could find one that's perfect for you. It's a possibility. I'm not, I'm not saying that it's going to happen for a lot of guys because it's probably not. Mm-hmm. But for the guys that do have that, I mean, you got to give, that couple some credit because they understand what it's all about. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
I ain't disagreeing with you, bro, but just don't get too crazy off the,
So what I am saying is this, right? As a man, to go in a long-term relationship with a woman, that is a heavy responsibility. To be committed to someone who's emotionally unstable, who's dealing with a lot of internal conflict, and have a great big ego. And once again, happy wife technique is, in my estimated opinion, the driving force behind 99.9% of all these marriages and relationships. Because women will leave, right? They don't care. See, the thing about women and men is when we argue, men, we look for solutions. So but women, when they argue, they want to win. They don't care about whether they're wrong or right. They want to win. And so once again, these relationships tend to turn into, hey, baby, okay, dear. Yes, dear. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Validate, yes. Because this is the only way to keep peace and a stable environment somewhat
Nah,
And you're still going to go through
nah.
postpartum, anger management issues, loud mouth talk back. You know,
That's all crap. I know what you're talking about. Those are just excuses for them to act a fool. Ain't no such thing as postpartum depression. It's all crap.
Okay. I'm not an expert in that. I just heard of it.
Like that. We're meant to be together.
I don't think we destroy each other. I've been in prison for a long time, so.
Oh, they cool with
my
each other?
nigga. You don't want to
and they don't need the shit they be saying. Okay,
Mm.
J-Lo need a dude. I don't know why. Ben Affleck and Mark Anthony. I don't know why they can't get her to listen, but she needs a man who can get her to listen to him, get on his program, and she will be a happy woman.
And that's where you're delusional at, Platinum.
I'm delusional with what?
That you think women, they're not looking. Women want you to get on their program. They don't want to get on no man's program. And that's where, men, this is the argument again, right? This goes back to the argument is, well, to women, I don't need a man. And men are saying, you do need us. You need to get on our program so that we can, and if you follow our instruction, you're going to be happy. And that's the delusional way of thinking, because women aren't happy being on men's program because they want the men on their program. And this is why we're so divided with in these spaces. We had a conversation with the women. The women are standing 10 toes down on, I don't need a man. I don't need nobody. I don't need to listen to a man. I don't want a man's program. I'm not looking for a leader. They want a man that listens to them, that placates to them, that meets their expectations, that validates their feelings. The woman's going to make the relationship about her at the end of the day. At the end of the day. And that's why
wait a minute. Okay.
They can't be happy. If they get on the man's program, see, feminism ruined a lot of women.
No, I got you on that. But hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna say, because I think about what I say now. What she needs is to get on a man's program, but she needs a man who's gonna come in and help her. She clearly has problems. She needs a man who's gonna take time out to show her the right way to deal with her life. That's what she needs. Now, you saying she wants a man to get on her program. Well, what's going to happen? She'll get another divorce.
Yes. Once again.
Okay. So what I'm saying, what she needs, because you understand, I put that up front. I'm saying what she needs. I'm not delusional about a damn thing. This woman needs to find her a man. It don't have to be me. It don't have to be you. Find your man. Okay, well, why don't you get on this program? Why don't you find one? Why don't you find one who will put you on his program? Find one who you are listening to. Find you one. Okay? See, that part, they don't want to do that because they don't want to have to listen to him. They don't want to be told nothing. Right, and that's why your ass is divorced again.
Right. And where I'm saying the delusional part is, she just needs to be alone. She just needs to die alone. That's all she needs. That dog in her can die in that motherfucking grave. She don't need no man. She don't need, listen, I do agree with women on this, and I know some of the men are going to push back. Women don't need men. They don't.
Nah, don't say that. Don't say that.
Well,
don't say that.
No, he can say that. Hold on, he can say that. We need each other. We're social animals, and I don't know why people think, what are human beings? Well, they're not aliens, they're animals. They're just like lions, they're animals, they're social animals. Do you know roaches? I know it's gonna sound crazy. Do you know they need each other? Roaches don't live alone. Go look at a roach nest. Do you see one roach there?
See billions of them.
You'll see a bunch of them. They'll have eggs. They're social animals. I mean, social insects. They're not animals. They're insects. But even they socialize. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to get well, anyhow, those insects need each other. Humans need each other. Women cannot exist with just women, and men could not exist with just men. We would destroy each other. We're not meant to be like that. We're meant to be together.
I don't think we destroy each other. I've been in prison for a long time, so.
Oh, they cool with each
My
other?
nigga, you don't want to. You don't want to live on a planet with just dudes. Stop.
No, hold up, Ruthless. So, and the prison is cool?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
them niggas kill each other all the time, bro. Get out of here.
Let me give you some game, right? In prison, there is dudes will have women assimilate. There's structures, there's rules, there's programs, there's leaders.
But like you can have that without prison, brother.
No, I'm just making a point. I'm just using that as an example, bro. That even all these men who are there are no women around, they're not allowed to have women at all. They're still living under structured rules. They're not killing. Now, there's problems like everybody has, just like in society. There's always going to be wars and problems over disagreements or somebody stealing or doing something wrong. Yeah, that's normal. But just all men in prison now, I'm just going to kill them. Dudes are doing time. Dudes are following the rules. Most dudes follow the rules.
You don't have no choice, brother. That's a bad example. I got you.
Let me tell you where you're wrong. The inmates run. I don't know how dudes get this. The inmates run the population, right? The warden and them, like if a dude comes to stab you 25 times, what the warden gonna do? He's gonna sit there and say, hey, stop, that's it. He can't stop that guy from taking you out.
It's not supposed to happen. That's his job to stop that. That's what I'm saying. That's irrelevant, bro. The prison thing is like.
But my point I'm making business is
certain teams stop that.
If men didn't have women, we would kill each other. We would destroy each other.
No. The CERT team come in and tear your asses up.
No.
Like, yes. The CERT team comes up at Ruthless, that you of all people should know. If things get critical, them big guys come and pause. The CERT team come in there and regulate. That's when them smoke bombs, them pepper sprays, the batons, somebody getting their ass kicked. If y'all don't go in if y'all don't go inside y'all hut, whatever I'm gonna say your hut, y'all don't go inside y'all cell, and there's certain team, and they get to come in there with bulletproof vests and the mask and all that. My man do 13. And he what?
That doesn't stop nothing. They do that.
I mean, okay, brother, we got it. But like I said, the prison talk, that's not the topic.
And see, what he didn't understand, it's not like I'm trying to promote prison. When I was using the example of prison was to show that man can live without women. If men don't have women, we won't destroy each other. Right? We're killing each other right now on the streets where there are plenty of women. I mean, somebody in the U.S. is deleted every day. But what I'm saying is, in prison, where there's no women, men are not allowed to have women, dudes are living life. Life goes on. And a lot of dudes got life sentences, 50, 60 years. And they're not in there just every time they wake up trying to kill somebody. No, they're living, they got a program. Whatever their program is, their program. But once again, I'm not promoting prison. What I am saying is it is a small sample size that men can live without women. We will assimilate, we will have structure, we will have meetings, right? Yeah, we're gonna go to war. Yeah, there's gonna be some stealing. That's the things that's gonna, but are we just gonna, oh no, women here, so let's just kill everybody? No, that's not how it goes. So a lot of guys have a misconception about prison. In prison, there's no women there. I mean, staff, but you're not allowed to have women. You're living your life without a woman. And you're building a program. You're going to play sports. You're going to the law library, you're going to the music room. You're going to hobby craft. You're going to find something to do. You're going to find something to do. You're not going to just sit there, sit in your cell, and just think about how you get some pussy. No, you're moving on. You're going to, it is, and so men, and this is the problem with men in society right now, why women are running circles around them. Because men think that they need women to be whole. And women take advantage of this mindset. Women take advantage that, oh, I can't live without you, baby. Oh yeah, well, pay my bill, cash at me. I want a G-Wagon. Yeah, you love me? Oh, you can't live without me? You need me? Okay, I need a Birkin bag. I need a Louis Vuitton bag. I need money. Right? And this is what's happening out here. This is what happened to Kai Cenat, right? Where he thought, oh yeah, this is gonna be my wife, my future wife. Ooh. And he probably told her, I love you, I can't live without you. And said, oh yeah, here's this list.
What's something that give you butterflies?
Money. Money gives me butterflies.
Here's this list. Boom, boom, I want G-Wagon, I want Birkin. Yeah. Women are taking advantage of men daily.
Let that go.
Let me finish my point. I'm gonna get there. I'm not trying to promote prison.
My man do
I'm not trying to.
And they whoop ass. Let them niggas get out of power.
I'm not trying to promote prison. I'm not saying it. I wish that on nobody, right?
Hold on, forget the prison. Hold up, Rufus. To forget the prison, you took a stand. You said men did not need women.
We don't.
Okay, hold up. You tried to use the reference of prison, but just without using that reference, how can you say that when you know we socially we need each other, but we're listening on how you can come to a conclusion men don't need women?
Because once again, right, every man don't pedestalize women. There's dudes out here who live just to do things. There's dudes out here who are gay, right? So every man ain't.
Man.
Hey, listen,
hold on. So that's the solution?
God, brother.
Hold up. That's your solution, brother?
What I'm saying is this. Every man ain't subscribing to women like most men.
No. But you said gay. So your solution to not needing women is to become gay?
No, you gotta hear what I'm saying. I'm just naming.
He basically saying surviving without a woman.
Platinum. I'm just naming instances to show you that.
I kind of get what he's saying, but what he's saying is wrong.
No, men can live without women. It's very
cannot.
Nah, bro. Listen, let me say something to you, bro, real quick.
I'm almost done. We can't procreate without them. That's true. That's the only thing that men and women are really tied to is procreation.
That's not true, brother. Listen,
I'm almost done. Other than that, men and women, for the most part, don't get along.
That's what I'm trying to dog. Listen to me, my brother. We still have to live, right? So listen, man, it's a dentist office that I like to go to, right? All right. Now, most of the people that work in there are women. So what am I supposed to do? Not go in there just because they women? They do good service, man. And as a matter of fact, the last time I got my teeth cleaned, it wasn't just one woman working on me. It was two of them. So she had assistants. So I like that. They were very nice. I mean, the white women and all that, but that's not the only people that work in there. But my point is that it wouldn't make sense for me to not do business at that office just because there's women in there. It doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you. But my point is that women are needed just like men are needed. So to say that we don't need women is asinine, brother. That's insane.
And men need women. Women need men.
No, we don't.
It's the perfect connection. It's Ruthless. It is. Now, Ruthless, a lot of us are not finding the right fit. But if you find it, now look, I'm not going to sit up here and say everybody finds the right fit. And we do need the right fit, but we need each other. And that's just, we could not function without each other. We would pass away. We would go crazy because we have desires and instincts that's inside of us.
Yeah, women have done great things on this planet, bro.
Yeah, you can't play with that. If you was to take 500 men, take 500 incels and put them on the moon, they go crazy on the moon. Just by themselves up there, they would go nuts. Even though they're not even sleeping with the women. They still need the interactions and they need the women around them, the socialization. If they go to the park on a company picnic, they ain't smashing, but the women are there. That's a part of their life, man. That's the life we live. You can't, to say that, I don't know what's going on with you. I know you did the jailhouse or whatever, but in there they got female COs. We see that the females be getting smashed up in there.
I was just about to say that, Platt.
I mean, do you have any kids, Ruthless? Do you have any children?
I got a son I got a son and I got a daughter.
Oh, my God. See, you talking like that, you got to stop it, bro.
But
don't do that, brother.
See, this is where context matters, right? I'm not saying that we don't deal with each other for the sake of survival, as far as
You're saying your day-to-day life, Ruthless.
But if you really look at all the information, this is what's great about 2026, right? We're in the age of information. We got internet, we got Google, we got all these things, right? And ultimately, 97 to 98% of women don't get along with men. We don't get along.
That's
the women.
Who gave you that stat?
Last thing. The women are saying we don't need men, right? And the men saying we need women. So this is the disconnect. This is what the disconnect is. The women are saying they don't need us. Man, I don't need that. Shoot.
But even with the women that say that, it's still some man that they deal with. It's
exactly.
Like, no That's matter what they say, it's just talk, my brother. You know this.
Take their money, and then leave them and go have sex with their best friend.
Man, they be there, loved up, boot.
My nigga,
go ahead.
You tripping hard, homie.
You got Joey up here. What's up with you, Joey?
What up, Platt? Yeah, I slide up here. Rufus was up here talking sideways, man. I gotta hit him with one of your notes, Platt. That nigga's up here talking crazy. Like, what you mean you up there plotting and being predatory on people, wives and stuff, man? What's up with that? Like, so you was being a player hater, Rufus? What's up, bro? You was pillow talking.
In my life, I would just
pillow talking.
No. I would just attracted to women in relationships or marriages. If they was married, if they had a wedding ring on, I wanted them. It was a phase. It wasn't my whole life, right? It was more like I got out of prison, right? And it was kind of it was just a phase I went through. Like, I just want to marry a woman. If she has a boyfriend, I want her. And I liked the challenge. And every time I won. And then I said, you know what? That's not cool. So I don't do that anymore, just for the record, right? I don't enjoy that anymore. But I was just saying there's a point, and the only reason I made that point is not that I'm trying to brag about that, because that's not right to do. But what I'm saying is this is what, to me, in my opinion, make women not the best people to invest in long term, because they're the weaker vessel. And they're easily influenced.
No, the women you possibly dealt with were
all women are, in my opinion, the weaker vessel to man.
It's some that turn guys down, Rufus. You don't see, but that's what I'll be saying sometimes.
Yes, but they won't turn
some
down.
Guys got you got a skew view of women sometimes, because there's plenty of married women that wouldn't give you the time of day.
You don't know that.
There's some of them that would take you down.
Can I share something with you?
Go ahead, Rufus.
Can I share something?
Go ahead.
And this is the greatest delusion of men and women. To think that no man and woman in history has defeated temptation. Temptation is the most powerful drug on the face of the earth. No man and woman has defeated it.
I have.
For men and women to sit up here and think
I had
that
2 hours ago.
that everybody's feeling all of a sudden, because they're with you, defeat temptation, which has been defeating person after person, is delusional.
No,
what type of temptation you talking about, though?
Hold on.
Sexual temptation.
See, now you sound.
That's not the only temptation, brother.
You sound.
I was blaming particularly
ruthless. You sound a little weak up here, bro. So you don't have no discipline. Everybody in this world got discipline.
So you saying that
every person got discipline?
No, they don't.
See, here we go.
Men and
this
women.
What I'm talking about with y'all guys, man.
Men and
so
women
men don't have discipline. Women don't have discipline.
Listen, we got discipline, but doesn't mean we don't fall weak though. Still,
no.
That depends on what you falling weak for. That's what I'm saying. Like, are you falling weak for success?
Or that could be it. Women choosing their careers.
He's talking.
No.
He's talking about sex, do business.
Okay.
Okay, so let's
he's talking about lust and sex. Like,
let's take sex, right?
People every day overcome they sexual urges.
It depends on the man. It depends on the man. If it's the right dude, she's going.
I mean, yeah, that's majority, ain't part of the minority, but I'm just saying.
That's 100% of all women. If it's the right man, they go.
100%?
100%. Listen, men and women, 100%. If it's the right person,
I'm not delusional, but
they going. That's why. For men, when you get a woman, you got to cover her. Part of the protection is not just from robbers and burglars; it's also protecting her from herself.
No, see,
you see, platinum.
Ruthless.
That's why I got on the panel because we had already talked earlier. That's why I came back on, because I was watching a panel of some brothers, and they always complaining about women. I swear to God, it's like every show.
Yeah, some of you niggas is gay, bro. Y'all niggas be
dog. It'd be a whole bunch of dudes.
I'm looking at the chat box. Y'all niggas be saying the most weirdest shit, bro.
I know, dog. I've seen it so many. I'd be like, wait a minute, dog.
I deleted it.
Well, I ain't talking about the chat room. I'm just talking about like what I be seeing around YouTube. It's like
nigga put some gay
that was
shit
wild.
in there.
I thought I was the only one that seen that comment.
Nah, I saw that, man.
Nah, I didn't even see it.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just basically saying that it just seems like what I see is like, dude, these panels of discussion that people are having, I mean, it's supposed to be something to elevate you, right? But I'm not seeing that. All I see is a bunch of dudes bugging out over these chicks, and it's like, hey, man.
Hold on, let us offer this. It's actually not. It's just YouTube. It's whatever it is. I mean, it's really, YouTube is not like, this is not like Christian podcast. This is not here. Just people's opinions and thoughts, man. It's a YouTube.
But they've been doing it for years, though. I'm talking about
no,
over 10 years.
Okay, but you saying that it's
way before I found out about it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're saying it's supposed to be positive. And I'm saying actually, technically, really, it's not. That's why you can have a Charleston White and stuff like that just talking out his ass. So that's what I mean. Now you can't say that this is just for a higher learning. It's not.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I've seen so many dudes complain about women.
I get what you're
with
saying,
other dudes, and it's like, all right, bro, all right, we got you. Okay, you went through that little city. Oh, okay. When are you gonna move on? When are you gonna change your patterns of thought?
I could bring a hoe up here and get all of these niggas, all these YouTube niggas to come on here and talk all that shit, including these dating coaches. I could bring a hoe up here, take down every last one of these niggas, bro.
Yeah, you probably can. Yeah.
All them
probably can.
Right out the window, Platt. I agree with that.
Except Ruthless. I'm undefeated.
No, yeah, all right, Ruthless. You keep thinking that. You be projecting. That's what I'm saying. If you talk about governing a woman, like, bro, it don't matter how much you try to police the coochie. Like, that's another rule for a woman. If she's gonna do her, she's gonna do her. Just no different than a man. But you got that mindset of, I gotta protect her from herself. Like, bro, she's a grown adult. So, if this woman gonna step out, she's gonna step out.
So I hear what you're saying, right? And I'm not disagreeing with that.
Okay.
What I am saying is this: a man's leadership, part of his leadership is covering his woman to protect her from herself. So if she
no. But if another man is around her,
I'm almost done.
No. But Ruthless, understand. Hear me out, Ruthless.
Give me 10 more seconds.
Oh, God.
What I'm saying is, when she wants to go on girl trips, or she wants to have a male best friend, stuff like that, right?
The
man's duty is to stop.
You cut that out, bro.
He wants to.
No, he's gonna govern her.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done, gentlemen. I'm almost there for 2 more seconds.
He's gonna help her.
Now you good? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And I'm almost done. I'm gonna land it right now. Then I'm gonna give it right back to you.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is, men are there because we understand that women, the things their ideology of what they indulge in, like having male best friends, going on girls trips, get lashes, BBLs. We don't really like none of that. So our leadership is to try to keep her from that. And, like you said, she's a grown woman. She gonna do what she gonna do, but we still try.
Ruthless. Listen, bro. It doesn't matter how much you think you're gonna govern that woman. She's gonna do what she wants. And I think Platt, if I'm not mistaken, said that earlier. Like, y'all niggas be up here trying to police these women. Like, y'all niggas gonna crash out, bro. You the type of nigga that's gonna crash out. You find out your chick doing her, getting that coochie. Bitch, I'm governing you, girl. You better not be fucking another nigga. Like, chill, bro. If she do her, hey, cut her off. No, Rufus, you was up here just saying that. Like, you gotta govern that woman. You can't really govern that woman unless she up here. Let's just say she put herself in a tight situation, financially or something like that. Then you can check her and say, all right. But if she up here got wandering eyes for another man and all that,
the bottom line is that is part of our relationship dynamic. The man is the overseer of the home. We cover our women because we understand that women are easily influenced. They're the weaker vessel. They need our, guidance. We understand this. I wasn't saying that we can control them. No, you can't control her. You can't control a woman. But if she does things that we see that can be damaging or very, I would say, inconducive to a healthy relationship, we try to deter her. That's part of our man being a leader. So I don't know what he talk about. Well, if she just sleep with somebody, yeah, of course we don't want, but we're not going to encourage her to go sleep with other men. We're going to tell you we don't want that, but if it happens, either we're going to leave her or you're going to work it out. That's just to that man, whoever that man is.
You can't stop that person, man or woman. You know that, right?
I'm not saying that you can control a woman. What I'm saying is, as a leader, when you get with a woman, you try to protect her from herself as best you can. So you can't ultimately you can't really stop her because she's protected by,
What would you do if you find out?
Yeah, hold up for a minute, Joe. We got Truth up there. What's up with you, Truth?
Go ahead, Truth. So I was about to go down.
Up.
My bad. I'm sorry, my bad. I couldn't get to the mute button fast enough. Honestly, what you saying right now, my man, you talking feminist talk right now.
Uh-oh.
Who you talking?
You talking feminist? You talking feminist talk right now.
Feminist talk?
Because basically you making it sound like these hoes don't got no control over themselves and you just got to do what you got to do as a man. That's crazy talk.
So let me help you out. Number one is the women are the most protected species on the face of the earth. Right?
Somebody
let me finish. All she got to do is
hold up.
All she got to do is down.
Hold up.
What's up, Ignet? What's up with your big dog? How you been, sir?
Truth. You got background noise, Truth. I don't know if you got your TV up or something. You got background noise.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is because
Ruthless. Somebody said you came from the roast sector. Look, Ruthless. We discuss these topics all the time, Ruthless. Now, you're coming at us from a position where I'm starting to wonder if are you familiar with what's being discussed? Because you said, men don't need women. I mean, that's out there. That's way out in left field, brother.
So this is where
don't laugh at him, Joy.
This is the big mistake men have made. Right?
It ain't no mistake, brother.
Let me tell you the big mistake men made.
Let me tell you something, Ruthless. God gave me nuts. I need women.
No.
Gave me too.
If he wanted me to live without women, he should have kept the package.
Yep.
So,
he's saying homies over hoes. That's what he's saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Rufus, that's what it sounds like.
I don't need men either. So what I'm saying is, ultimately, for my existence and for me to be happy and live a life, I don't need a woman to make that happen.
No, I agree with you, but you said they didn't need them. No. You said to be happy. Oh, well, I agree with you on that.
Right. That's what most men need women for, right? To bring happiness.
You're talking about relationships, right? Or you talking about all together, or you just talking about relationships?
Let me add the context. I'm going to break it down to you. All I'm saying is this: we understand that we have our sexual needs that we like to indulge in with women, right? I'm not here preaching discipline. I'm not preaching that. But what I am saying is, for my existence as a man, I'm valuable with or without a woman. Number one, right?
Okay, good for you.
I don't need a woman to make me whole. Now, do I?
But you're still gonna have to deal with them no matter what you say, brother. The same thing for the women. They're still gonna have to deal with a man no matter what.
You can certainly gonna make me that home. I'm almost there.
But when you get them, you're gonna police them.
Am I gonna continue to deal with women?
Yeah, but you said, hold up. You said you brought up the homosexual. You said, what about homosexual?
Yeah.
Hold up. You brought that up because you said they don't. Wait a minute. You said they don't deal with women, but homosexuals, right? Which I don't know why people don't understand this. Homosexuals, they get divorced, they commit adultery, they also delete each other over betrayal and infidelity. They do that too. So it's not like that lifestyle is without its own consequences. What I'm saying is that ain't no perfect lifestyle. They let each other down. Hold up. You got it. You have gay incels, brother. You got the same thing that's going on in the heterosexual community is going on in the alternative lifestyle community.
That's true. That's true. That's true, Platinum. But at the same time, hold on a second. At the same time, though, in the homosexual, when it comes to gay men, anyway, their rates of DV is a lot lower than heterosexual and lesbian women. You see what I'm saying? So as far as violence goes, it's a lot lower.
I want to hear truth. They still have problems. Also, the majority of our society, right? The majority of men are heterosexual.
Listen, I was gonna say that. We don't got to talk about gay anything, man. I don't know why y'all niggas go down the street.
He brought it up. When you suggest that being a homosexual or going down that path, right, is some type of alternative to going through the hell of dealing with women. That's not going to work, man. It's not going to work because men are heterosexual. Hold on. Wait a minute. They're not attracted to other men. They're attracted to women. God gave them an instinct. That's why they like women. They want women. They desire women. They want to have a family with a woman because they instinctively desire that. It's not something. Attraction is not something you cut on and off like a light switch.
I'm not promoting that lifestyle.
I know you're not promoting, but you
try to equate gay people to why they don't.
I just want to clarify.
Can I?
I'm gonna let you go. real quick. I'm not promoting gay, none of that lifestyle. What I'm saying is,
but you bring it up.
What I'm saying is, let me finish. I've seen men live without women and be happy without women. And we don't need women to make us men.
In jail? Hold up.
See, but this is what I'm saying. He keep equating back.
All right, Jerry, let me go, Joey. Because this is,
I want to hear you was cooking.
Niggas, y'all are goddamn insane. You literally don't understand. Your body is built to be with women. Psychologically, hormonally, physically. Your psychosis is built to be with women. Now you want to say, I don't need a woman. Are you insane? Do you understand what happens to your physical body medically if you don't have somebody of the opposite sex being social with you?
But I don't think that's what he's saying, though. Like what he's saying.
Here. I know what he's saying. Hold on. I'm not done talking. Hold on. Y'all niggas.
We're gonna let you finish.
Stupid.
Darnell. He's up here. Let him Darnell. He can defend his position. Go ahead, Truth Teller. Go ahead.
Niggas heard the example that this nigga Kevin Samuels gave on his show. It does not mean men can exist without women. All he said is men can survive without women. And he didn't tell you to the degree of what. You understand? If women disappeared off this planet right now, this would be hell. I know y'all niggas think it'd be all cool and all, but the only reference you can look at is prison, which is niggas in a fish tank with handcuffs on. That's the only thing stopping them from destroying each other in a goddamn scenario that doesn't include women. Y'all niggas is crazy if y'all think y'all can exist without women. You don't need them to survive. Great. But hell, there's more to life than just survival, nigga. You got to live every day. You got to get up and be sane.
We're no different. We're no different. We are no different. We like to pretend that we are. We think because we got thumbs and we can think and we use a toilet that we are so much elevated over animals. We like to think that. We're really not, though. I'm just saying, if you just look around, we're really not much different. We live in homes, but they pretty much, if you look at how they socialize, they pretty much do the same thing. You look at Rams batter each other's brains out to do what? Two mates.
Yep.
Two mates. They'll bust each other open. They'll get cut up two mates. One guy's got all the females. Here they come. For what? He want a female. He could, guess what? He could sit over there and eat that grass, man, and live his whole life without a female. He said, no, fuck that. He ready. He coming in charging.
But what I'm saying is if you think that you only just need.
It matters. It matters. That's my point. It matters.
Right. Yeah, but I don't think that what the gentleman was saying, like going to the extreme like that. I think he was just saying, hey, he doesn't, because I heard him say, I don't need a woman to complete me, and that's accurate. That should be how every man should think.
No, that's not accurate.
That's not even true.
That's my point. That's not true. Your body is built to be with women. True.
Right. I know. I understand that. I understand that part. But here's the thing.
Hold on. If you're built to be with a woman, and if you're not with one, you go through some psychological trauma, and hell, you might even go insane. Does that mean you still living? You can live without one if you got to go through that kind of situation to be without one? Your body and mind is not made for that.
But again, that's not what the guy was saying. He was just saying about being complete. If you are lacking in something, you know what I'm saying? The last thing a woman can't fix you. A woman can't fix you.
Hear what you said. Hear what you said. To be complete.
That ain't what he said, Darnell. We heard what he
said. Okay. So I mean, well.
He said,
well, let's ask him. Am I wrong?
Hold up.
Let's ask him.
We said, he was saying these women, basically, he was saying feminists, he's saying they don't need men. I said, well, they need men. He said, well, men don't need women. I said, whoa, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
I mean, we need each other. The species will not survive.
That was my point, because he was saying, well, he got locked up. He's right here. He said, we got locked up. And I said, well, they in jail. And even then, we know that they need women in there, because look at what they're doing to each other. You know, look at how they're assaulting each other. Men, that's a man. You're trying to create a woman out of a man, and then they're assaulting
each other out here on the streets. They're deleting each other every day on the street. What you talking about?
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hold up, they're not doing that.
People are deleting each other way more out on the street.
Okay, they are deleting each other in the street.
You talk about the wrong kind of assault, player. You talk about the wrong kind of assault.
In jail, they are.
That's the problem.
Trying to recreate females the best way they know how by using men. That's tells you they need women.
I know what his problem is.
Let me tell you something, man. From a convict, man. That's not happening. Niggas have pride. Now, there are some dudes who fall weak and jack off, and a couple dudes got a few punks, whatever. They're the minority. But most men are up in there, nigga. It is a pissing contest, I admit it. But once again, there are structures, there's rules. Men are living there. They are programs. Niggas is going there.
They're not happy there, though. You said they're happy.
Hold on, Platt. Don't fall for this.
You just had some bad experiences in life, bro.
Don't fall for this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta call you back, player. Sorry, player. I gotta call you back, because that's like the third time you saying that nonsense. Nigga, you're not gonna sit here and make me think niggas being held against their will in some kind of structured organization. Get the fuck out of here, man. What you talking about?
I'm just saying is in prison life, right there. Got
You tripping, bro?
Where I was at, right?
You said prison life, right?
You just had bad experiences. That's cool, man.
In Forest P, where I was at, 98% of them got life sentences, right? And they live by a certain code of rules. They're structured. We have talks about problems that need to be solved. We play sports.
Okay, bro. We get to prison. It's okay, bro. We got it. You know what you need? You need a vacation, bro. That's what you need.
No, I do business. Just chill. Let him talk, man.
We got a guy up here. Freddie.
I'm almost done. What I'm saying is life still goes on, although we do not have access to women. We still,
I got you.
We still watch.
You're right. Hold up. Like he said, survival.
Well, I'm just saying is,
but you still need them to survive, brother.
No, it's not survival. It's not survival. We're just living normal life.
No.
You still need them.
Hold up. That is nonsense. What you know, and you know that is.
No,
but hold on. We heard you, bro. Hold on. We got Freddie. What's up with you, Freddie?
Hey, what's up, Platt?
So bottom line is niggas don't understand that. I use prison as an example that men can have a life without women. Now, am I saying that it's something we're signing up for and that we're happy about? No. But life goes on. Niggas, and then them saying that men in there sexually assaulting every man. No. It does happen in some individual cases, but that's not on a wide scale, because number one is in prison, niggas got cars. Niggas got homies. Niggas unite. You got the California, you got DC, you got Florida, you got all these different tribes. And yeah, so them saying that all niggas do in there is sexually assault each other, no, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in there like that, because it's you'll die, nigga. You sex assault, nigga, you gonna die. Most dudes who get sexually assaulted are niggas who are isolated, they don't really have a big car, and they're too friendly. Right? They're overly friendly with some strange dudes from another city, and they might be from, Guatemala or something. They kick it with all these dudes from DC, and then it might happen. But prison is very structured. Ain't nobody just taking nothing. Nigga, you would die out there, nigga. Respect is imminent, nigga. So I'm be honest with you. I did 10 years in prison without a woman. So it's very possible to live without a woman. No doubt. I don't need a woman to make me great. I don't need a woman to make me happy. I don't need a woman to make me complete. Right? I don't need them. I don't need them to be the man that I need to be. Are they a dessert? Are they a luxury? Yes. Women to me are a luxury. It's a luxury. It's not a necessity. And that's what men need to learn to understand, that yes, women are beautiful. They have the most soft skin and all that stuff. But that does not give them grounds to disrespect you. That does not give them the grounds to not be able to treat you like you want to be treated. And too many men settle for this. They let the woman come in and run their show. Because I can't live without her. I need her. I may never find another one like her. And once she smells that, she smells blood. And she's going for the abdominal. Women are out here screaming they don't need men. I don't need you. And we're up here talking about, we need you. So which leads me to believe that one day men are going to totally bow down to women. I won't be around to see it. I hope I'm not. But men are caving into women because they think that there's nothing else to live for, but unless they're dealing with a woman in a relationship or marriage form. and the women are leaving them. Women are leaving these men. Women are leaving these men. Every day, women are leaving men who are dedicated to them, who are not cheating, who are doing everything they're supposed to do. Women are leaving because if they don't feel for you no more, it's over. Because in their mind, in the back of their mind, when all the feelings are gone, they don't need you. And this is the rhetoric of women. They don't need men. And they're proving it by divorcing men, by breaking up with men. Every 5 seconds, a woman is breaking up with a man. And men, we're so delusional. Oh, we need women. No, you got to understand. You got to understand there's a difference between needing and wanting. It's okay to want, right? I want me a woman. I want women. It's okay for women to want men. But to need someone for your very existence, that's diabolical. That is, to me, unhealthy. And the men who think like this, the women drag them through the mud. Because women, they looked at as weakness. And they attack men. Let's go. I got a few videos, and we're going to see how these women view men, right? Got some good videos. Because I've been so really, I don't want to, I don't mind having a conversation with the brothers about, how men and women interact with each other. But the gender war, the reason why the men are losing the gender war is because they're trying to convince the women, you need us. And the women are saying, no, we don't fucking need you. And that's where we're at right now. We're at a draw. Women are saying, no, we're going to be independent. We're going to be free. And the only way we're going to deal with men in a relationship form, if that man is paying our bills, or acquiescing to whatever it is that we want. If not, we will be alone. And that's the woman's mindset. Her mindset is, okay, I'll deal with you, but if you don't do what I think makes me happy, I'm out. And this is what men have to learn. They're going to learn. They're going to learn that women will leave them, and they're going to have to learn to live by themselves. That's just a no. This is a non-negotiable.
What's up to chat? What's up to everybody? Do business, ruthless. What's going on with y'all?
Freddie, you ready?
Yo, what up, man?
Hey, Freddie, what up?
Something else, and the woman could get in the way because it'll take away from that. The woman will become the priority. And that's called nature. Your woman is supposed to become the priority if she's your woman. Now, what you guys are saying is, well, I can exist or I can live without a woman. The scenarios you gave ain't that. The scenarios you gave is, I'm being disciplined right now to accomplish something, but you ain't never saying you ain't going back to women. All you saying is, I'm going to be disciplined right now so I can accomplish something else and not focus on women because I need to focus my attention on something else. I agree with you 100%. I'm not saying you're wrong for that. But what you're also saying is, I don't need a woman to exist. I don't need a woman to complete me. And that's absurd. Your literal body functions require it.
No, it don't.
Of course it does. You're built for it.
You're stubborn now, brother. You're being very stubborn.
Let me say this.
Yeah, I have to disagree with that.
Nah, man, you're being stubborn because it's like dudes is trying to we're not disagreeing with you, but it's like, dude, you cannot convince men that they don't need women at all.
Right? Listen, The gender war is this, right?
Forget the gender war, brother. Forget the gender war. It doesn't matter, brother. There is no gender war. It's propaganda.
Yeah, there ain't no gender war, bro.
I'm gonna say this little point to get out the way. The men are telling the women, we want you back, we want you feminine, we want you cooperative, we want you under our cover. The women are saying, fuck you, I don't need you, I'm on my own bag, and the only one I'm giving the man, he need to pay all my bills.
You're only talking about certain females, bro. We get it. We done heard this stuff 1,000 times. You ain't saying nothing new, man. You ain't saying nothing new.
He know all the talking points.
All right.
You been, hey, right? We didn't heard you. I didn't heard you on Sharon say the same thing, bro.
The chaos which the women are causing, they're breaking up homes. They're saying
some women are doing that.
Bro, you act like how you talking, bro?
You just bugging out right now, dog.
You don't get no bitches.
No. It's bugging out.
No.
Hold on. I'm saying this.
Come on, we ain't gotta go there. We ain't gotta go there. Let him land. We ain't gotta shoot no shots about
we ain't gotta go at it. We ain't gotta go at it. Yeah, but righteous. This is my thing, though. Righteous. Hold on, bro. Listen.
No, ain't no hold on. I'm almost finished.
What I'm saying is that
there is the women.
All the talking points, bro.
Women are taking a stance.
Here we go.
Right, to say that not a man, and the men are saying you're delusional, you're wrong, blah blah blah. Right? So
Jennifer is wrong. Jennifer Lopez is wrong. She's wrong.
Okay, but listen, I'm almost done. What I'm saying is this. They're not making, they're out here 304 themselves, they're selling themselves as prostitutes now because they don't care what men think. They only think a man should be able to pay for them.
Righteous.
And this is how women view men. They view you as a payday.
Some women, bro. You got to clarify when you say that. You have to break it down. So
hold on. But listen, I think he's trying to. But man, what does that have to do with what you said that men don't need women? How does that relate to that?
Because women are taking advantage of that.
Of course they are, but does that change the facts? How does that change the facts?
Answer the question.
You're not making any sense.
There's a cat. Hold on. Who's the other guy that's talking?
Ask me a question.
There's a caveat. There's a caveat. There's a caveat to that, man. There's a caveat to that.
I'm just gonna answer the question, and I'm
righteous. Hold on, bro.
All I'm saying is the women know that men need them, so they're taking advantage of this by leveraging their need for they can take all their money. That's it.
So that's not true.
And this is the delusion. This is where men are delusional. Women are looking at men, look thirsty. They see it. These niggas is thirsty. Well, shit. You gonna pay my bills? I'll give you some time. I'll spend some time with you. I'll give you some sex. Women are so confident that they're charging for dudes and they're not even giving a lot of these guys sex. A lot of these women are charging men for just their presence. Because why? Men act like they thirsty. Oh, I need women. Just like these niggas on the panel. Oh, Ruthless, I need a woman, Ruthless. You know, I can't live without a woman, Ruthless. Look at my biology, my dick, my nut. And the women are saying, okay, nigga, pay me. That's what the women are saying to the men who are acting thirsty. Because the women ideology is their value. They value themselves as I'm worthy to get paid.
What's something that give you butterflies?
Money. Money gives me butterflies.
Women value themselves by the amount of money and resources they can take from a man. And men, we're still stuck in the dinosaur age. Girl, I love you no matter what you do. And I need you, baby. Right? And women are saying, okay, you need me, nigga? Open up that bank account. You need me? I need a Birkin bag. You need me? I need a G-Wagon. You need me? I need this, I need that. And men are on a roller coaster trying to figure out, like, she's just doing that. She don't know what's best for her. We're arguing with these women who are setting out demands that has a lot to do with financial, emotional things they want from men. And the women who may not ask for money, right? There's some women might not ask you straight up for money, but then there's other women who might want they want to control you, they want to dominate you. But at the end of the day, women are not looking to serve men. They're not looking to cater to men. And that's what these goofies on the panel don't need to understand. But goofers don't get them right. I fuck with the homies. They ain't goofy. I apologize. I ain't gonna call them goofy. I fuck with the homies. They're just delusional. And I understand this because all our lives as men, we grown up, mom, dads, we thought that, oh yeah, I'm a provider, protector. So it's understanding our idea of needing women comes from growing up and being sensationalized by R&B, Babyface, all these songs, love women, love women, love women, love women, love women, love her, love her, love her, love her, love her, love her, need her, need her, need her, need her, need her. This is the brainwashing through music. All these dudes is whining, Keith Sweat, Aaron Hall, whining to these women. Oh, I need you, girl. And this is how men, so I understand the homies on there when they're beefing with, I need ruthless, we need a man, we need a woman. I understand that, right? I understand. Facts. Facts, collegiate football, facts. Once you put a need on it, you cooked. Facts. Facts. And this is the problem with us men. But I understand, right? I understand that it comes from a lineage of, we literally got deceived by the beauty of women. And our moms telling us and our dads telling us, chivalry. Don't put your hands on this. Don't do this. Treat a woman like she's an apple, like she's a queen, like she's a king, right? And so we as men, we adopted that. We adopted that. But now what happens is once we adopted that, the women are now leveraging that against us. Oh, baby, I need you. Oh, I love you. Yeah, you gonna pay my Shein account? I need some shoes from Jimmy Choo. That's what's happening. So once you put that need on it, you're done. She's gonna dog walk you. And that's what Kai Cenat made his mistake. He told Gigi, I need you. She got that list together and told her what she needs. She said, I need a G-Wagon, crocodile Birkin bag. That's what she was saying, right? And he said no, and she left him. That is the Venus flytrap woman. God gave him a relationship, made him feel good. We can have kids, we can get married. And then what he didn't understand is she was charging him. She was putting her list together to charge him. They'll charge you on the back end. Yeah, these women will charge you on the back end. They won't charge you up front. They're not going to be like, oh, give me this, give me that. No, they're going to play it off. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. But on the back end, these prostitutes are going to say, hey, okay, year in, this is what my demand is. This is what I demand. If not, I'm leaving you. And these are very dangerous women because they are very, I swear to you. So I'm going to go to some more videos. I'm going to come back to that, finish that reaction. But I'm going to show some videos about, once again, these era of women are out here. They're dog walking men, right? And then I'm going to give you a few videos. Let's go. Let me go. This is my first one. This is my first one.
His wife.
$250,000. $200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging the We're going to invest that. My job as a man is to hold the household down, and she hasn't worked in years. I'm not spending $250,000 on a wedding. I'm not doing it either.
So you have no plans on getting married?
I have plans on getting. Let's go to City Hall.
I'm not a City Hall bitch. Stop saying City Hall because shit about to get left. Like I'm telling you right now.
No,
you
that's
saying
not
it costs too much.
That's smart.
Broke people behave.
If my girl talks to me like that,
listen, you call it broke.
she out.
You know what I'm saying?
I deserve to be somebody's wife.
$250,000. $200,000.
And this is what happens when niggas say they need these women. Once you say that, she's gonna say that. Once you say that, she gonna say that. I need you. I need $250,000 wedding. What's up? Since you need me so much. Because women say, once you say, oh, you need me so much, you need to make me happy for me to stay around. And this is how women are moving. This is how women are moving. This is how women are moving in 2026. You think you gonna get out here and find a wife that's free? That's not happening.
I don't know, man. The gender war PTSD got y'all cooked, bro.
Yeah, but hold on, Joey. Joey, even if that was true, what in God's name does that have to do with men actually needing women?
Because it's to our detriment. It's to our detriment. Now the women are saying, this is why
they're manipulating us because of our nature. We get it. So how does that mean men don't need women? I don't understand.
Because we don't really need women. We don't.
How? How is that? How are you physically?
No, you don't.
How's that even physically
Let's just
possible?
say that you don't need them.
Well,
No,
let me ask you a question. Well, let me ask a question.
That's the way he feels.
Hold up. But Ruthless, even non-sexual interactions, men. I'm not saying, well, they do need that as a man. It's just simply the way they. It don't have to be sexual. It's look. Let me put it this way: the construct. Most men don't want to just be around dudes all the time.
I know I don't.
No, they just don't want to. Now, hold up. Even when you say women, men, it don't have to be sexual. They like the company of women. They can just go out on dates. They don't smash. Just took her out, man. We had a good time. She smiled. She looked good. Interacted with her. Just going out. Hey, I'm going to this fair. Look, I'm single. Look at all these beautiful women. She's there with her son. Hey, how you doing? You like it? Yeah, I think it's okay. You've been here before. Just casual talk. Men like that. That's healthy for men.
Nah, Platinum, he ain't playing, dog. This nigga ain't bullshit. This nigga said you don't need them hoes. He said no, you don't.
I will say this though. Some bras are annoying as hell.
Okay, we know that.
I'm telling you right now.
We know that. Dudes been saying that for okay. How long are you gonna say? We got it, bro.
It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But
I deal with irritating women all the time. Okay. Some of them are not irritating. Some of them are very helpful.
Yeah, bad is bad.
That's cool.
Yeah. You don't
I think I get what Righteous is saying a little bit. Yeah, there's a difference between needing and wanting, but most of the
he
guys,
don't give a damn about women, dog. That nigga said
we straight heterosexual men up here, right? Like while we just talking right now, my lady upstairs, when she come downstairs with them shorts, damn,
you go.
I need that. Like, so I understand if most men don't have some type of like interaction with women or don't want to be around women. Like Righteous, you spent 20 years of your life in jail, and I'm not holding that against you, bro. But the average man out here that been out here and cohabitating with women and dealing with women day in and day out, we got a different outlook. Now, I'm not saying that most men need a woman. I kind of understand what you're saying a little bit. Like,
damn, dog, you did 2 dimes in prison for real?
No, I did 13.
Oh, all right. I thought why do you keep saying a dub?
I was I was robbing banks.
No,
getting money.
you was wilding.
Man.
But righteous. My thing was what you saying is like you don't really
Cash
need
app
to,
then, bro. Shit.
you know, they took that bread.
I know you got sad. I know you done buried something out in the desert of Las Vegas somewhere. You know, he done threw some shit out in the desert.
He got
Go
caught.
ahead.
They caught that nigga coming out. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't stashed nothing. But I'm trying to understand what righteous. You saying the difference between the needs and the wants. Like
Okay, let me explain. The needs and the wants. The want a woman, yes, we want them, we desire them. They're like a dessert. They're pleasurable. But the need is not necessary. Meaning, if push came to shove, if push came, like right now, for example, if one of y'all niggas was getting a life sentence right now, and I'm not wishing that on nobody, I'm just saying, let's say you get a life, a nigga came to your house and disrespect you, whatever, you did what you had to do, of course gave you life sentence.
Okay.
You the first 90 days, you gonna be like shaking and shit because you're gonna be used to women, right? You're gonna think you need to, right? But once you settle into the population, you will see that, damn, I can do this without the woman.
Well, quick question.
But that's for your own detriment because you don't have no choice. But if you out here in the free world, you got to deal with women.
No, Joey, it's not even dealing with women. Let's look at the scientific, biological. What happens to you psychologically not being with a woman for that long?
You focus.
Are you normal?
Yes, you focus on other things.
You're a damn liar. You're a goddamn liar.
Let me ask you a question. Let me help you out, brother.
And then don't get it twisted though. Don't get it twisted though, because me myself, personally, I like chopping it up with bras. I like all that flirtation energy. I like feminine energy. No, I don't necessarily need. Like I said, I was talking about this the other day, where I could just go out in the wilderness on my own and survive if I had.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
What,
no, you cannot.
What? You heard me. You heard me. You heard what I said.
Well, I heard what you said, and it's a lie. You said you're going to the wilderness. No man or no person can survive by themselves in the wilderness.
If it comes down to it,
it'll never come down to it.
Sir P, you can't go fish, nigga. You be
good. He said you can't fish.
What happened to you dudes? Like seriously.
Whoa.
He said you can't fish.
You can't fish.
Can I tell you?
Can't fish.
I'll tell you.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead though.
Can I tell you a little story real quick? Just a quick one. So when I got my first case, right, I had a fiance, right? My first deal was for 18 years.
And she did.
I ended up getting like 13 to 10. And I agree with y'all. I thought like y'all. I thought like, damn, life's over. You know, I had suicidal thoughts. I'm thinking I can't live without my fiance. And I had a son at the time who was born.
Don't tell.
Let me finish, y'all. I was thinking like, damn. But then once I got sentenced and I hit the yard, and for the first like month, I just kept going to bed sleeping, thinking like it's a bad dream, hoping I wake up from this fucking bad dream, right? And then one time I tried to go to sleep and I couldn't go to sleep. And I got up and I said, damn, I'm all right. I'm healthy. I start getting my energy, start focusing on other things. Like I like to play basketball. So I got a lot of basketball league. I went to the law library, studied law. I hung out with the homies sometime. I did, I would call phones, talk to my son. I had a program, right? And my life was, and I figured, oh shit, I can do this now. I'm not saying that, you know, that having a woman isn't pleasurable sometimes, right? But what I am saying is this. I learned in them 10 years that I did that it is very possible, because I've done it, to live without a woman.
But righteous. If she would have held you down, she dipped off on you.
It'd been nice.
That was she. I know that. Listen, righteous. I know.
Nice.
Trust me. I got cousins. Them niggas in jail. They be every 2 minutes with my baby mom, what my girl doing. So when your girl left you, right?
Yeah.
It started to dwell on you in the jail. That's why the main rule they tell guys in jail: don't think about the outside. Don't think about your girl. Don't even think about what's going on out there, because that's going to stress you out. That's why you said. That's why you said you had to go to sleep and sleep it off, and get it off your brain. Yeah, I know guys that have been through it. So that's just scary view when you look at women, is because you looked at it like she wasn't even there for your time that you was spending
No,
in jail.
it wasn't that. It was this. It was I was used to it, like my body was used to that, right? It was like a dope. It was like drugs. It was like I was on a
you used to sleep with her, talking to her every day.
What they call it when you like they put you in a room to stay away from alcohol, they put you and you try
detox. You get detox.
Detox. Yeah,
right. It was like I was detoxing from women and everything that I was money, all the stuff that I had, my nice car, I had a mansion, all that stuff I had, all I'm talking about, not just the woman, all the nice things I had, I was detoxing from all that shit, right? Because I was attached to it. It was a part of me. It wasn't just the woman. I hate that I lost my woman at that time.
I get what you're saying.
My cars, my homes, my kid, all that stuff was a part of me. And when they took me away from that, it was like taking me out of a fucking like a pain. It was very painful, right? But once again, once I detoxed, I lived life like at about a year.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. A year in.
And I can agree with that too, because I done been.
So see, and once again, the Ruthless has patience. Right? I didn't get mad, get to calling people out their name, talking about you stupid, you goofy, you weak. Because I understand that, it's hard to break an ideology that's been engraved in you so long. But once I broke it down to the homies, right, they was feeling me. They was like, okay, you're right. It's just I'm just trying to help the homies out. Because right now, where the women are running the table, if you overly invest, they will destroy you. They will take your heart, put it on the ground, stomp on it, and then give it back to you. Yeah. Facts, colors of football, facts. But that's why, but the homies starting to see my side of it. That we as men, we're not going to stop dealing with women. And I'm not asking us to, hey, get disciplined. No. Because we're gonna do what we do. What I am saying is understanding the mentality of what you're dealing with. You're dealing with someone who will put themselves always before you. A woman would never love a man more than she loves herself. So when you're dealing with these women, when you go on dates, when you spend time with them, you have sex with them, just understand the potentials of the dangerous situation here. If you get caught up, your feelings get into this. That this shit can go left, especially on her part. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm doing, And this is just a conversation we was having, and it was we went for longer than that. But I'm gonna play a few more videos. Because the homies, they started to really understand me. I start to reach them, and prison I know people get like kind of uptight about the prison situation, but it is a small sample size that I've lived that proves that men can live and exist without women, and I'm right, But this is why I can understand how the conversation with them, because I understand I was in the same shoes. When I went to jail, it was tough. I thought, oh man, I lost my women. I'm losing my house, my car. All these things were attached. I would say that like I was attached to, right? I had a fiance and she was a very beautiful woman. Everything we got along so well. And once I went to jail, it hurt. It was painful. But after a little bit, I was able to move on. And this is what men will have to learn to accept. So let's look at some videos, because I'm going to drive this home so that we can go out of this thing. Maybe I can get one or two of you guys to step your game up.
Speak for all women when I say this. We don't really want to get married. We'll tell y'all that just to see what y'all gonna do, because it puts y'all under pressure. But in reality, every woman has at least 5 men. And we're gonna make you feel like you're the only one every single time. But in our reality, we got James, we got Brandon, we got the old man Billy with a lot of money. Then we got Keyshawn. And then last but not least, we got you. Because as a woman, a black woman, white woman, Latina, we have to weigh out all of our options. That's why when y'all give us the ring and y'all finally get on y'all knees, we cry. We don't cry because we happy. We cry because now we stuck with you. In reality, we don't want to be stuck with one set of balls for our whole life.
I deserve to be somebody's wife.
$250,000, $200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging the. We're gonna invest that. My job as a man is to hold the household down, and she hasn't worked in years. I'm not spending $250,000 on a wedding. I'm not doing it.
So you have no plans on getting married?
I have plans on getting. Let's go to City Hall.
I'm not a City Hall bitch. Stop saying City Hall because shit about to get left. Like I'm telling you right now.
Mouth,
you
that's
saying
not
it costs too much.
That's smart.
Broke people behave.
If my girl talks to me like that, listen, you call it broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I deserve to.
It is how these women are carried out here.
Fuck all that. What do you do for a living?
I got my CDO license. I just finished that up. How old are you? 21.
What the fuck is a CDO?
In shorter terms, I'm a truck driver.
Fuck I look like with a truck driver.
What you mean? What do you do for a living?
I'm a risk taker.
What's your type?
Millionaires.
Have you ever been with a millionaire?
No, but I'm gonna be.
Lord have mercy. So you mean to tell me you would rather spend all of your good years chasing a millionaire other than taking a chance with a 21-year-old that has a CDL license, probably got his own crib, own car?
Yeah, I'm chasing a bag. If you're not a millionaire, then you're not for me. I know what I bring to the table.
What do you have?
Not a Target bag. Fuck all that.
Okay. If I had a flat tire, would you A, help me fix it? Like come out, help me fix it. B, buy me a new car. Or C.
Needs to hear this, but guys, stop trying to date women who are clearly out of your price range. You know.
I will say it again.
Okay, say it again.
Why should a man take a baddie serious?
I just told you. When they make more money and they're the boss.
That's cool.
She's the boss.
What?
And so he makes, so what I was trying to refer to is he makes more money, right?
Right.
But she's the boss.
Okay. Bro, what are you talking about, man? Take money out of it.
No, it was money out of it. He definitely makes more money than her. She's still running that shit.
Okay. But take the financials out of it.
Okay, so
what are the qualities that a baddie may bring to the table?
Look, a wise man once said, find a woman who does not need you to take care of her and then take care of her. But I think y'all missed the memo. Look, to my girlies who got their stuff together, do it sometimes feel like a man will get with you and he know you got your own money, so he kind of slack off where he should be picking up at? In their head, it's a break. Oh, she got her own. Good. I don't got to do none of that. Me having my own money is not a free pass for you not to do nice things for me. I actually had a guy tell me like, oh, he liked dating me because it gave him a break from dealing with chicks who always got their hand out. Yes, I have my own money. Yes, I can buy flowers for myself. Yes, I can do those things, taking myself out to dinner. However, it's still amazing when you do it. A chick having her own money is not an invitation for you to do less. You actually should be doing more because she's more than likely the one who's going to appreciate everything that you do for her. Yes, I take care of myself. Yes, my bills are paid. Yes, I drive a fancy car. Yes, I have a nice house. All of the above. But it's nice to get a break sometimes. I feel like Ebony from Players Club. Look, I've been taking.
And this is the mind of entitlement these women have.
52,000, 50,000, 79. Wait, hold on.
Have like the brand, the Hermes brand. I don't have one of those. I have every other brand. I just don't have this one. So I would just appreciate a Birkin, a cute Birkin.
50. A cute Birkin? A cute Bucky.
Can I get your name and age?
Erica Kane, and I'm definitely looking for Benjamin Franklin. I need money. I don't even need love. I just want straight. If you ain't got no money, don't holler at me. Like, seriously, I'm dead serious. Like, I want to go out. I want to shop. I want to go on you. Like, I want everything to be done on you. I don't even want to I just want to bring myself. That's the only thing that I'm bringing to the table is me.
Really?
Everything else is on you. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Period. I'm dead serious. Like, yeah. I'm not, yeah. I want a nigga that's going to provide the whole everything. Yeah.
Okay.
And they standing 10 toes down on it.
She gets mad because she wants him to just send the money. She doesn't want him to be involved.
I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only going to spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to he's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff. But if I ever say I'm hungry, he wants to pick me up and take me to dinner. Just send me the money. And
She gets mad because
I don't fuck with them broke niggas.
What the fuck? So you make the same money as me?
You can't afford me, nigga. I don't fuck with them broke niggas.
What the fuck? So you make the same money as me?
You can't afford me, nigga.
Tom Brady, the literal greatest quarterback of all time, got cheated on. And not only that, his ex-wife Gisele Bündchen went on to marry the jiu-jitsu instructor she was allegedly involved with. Let that sink in. This is the man who gave her everything people swear guarantees a happy marriage. 7 Super Bowl rings, 10 Super Bowl appearances, 23 seasons in the NFL, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time league MVP. Every quarterback record you can name, yards, wins, longevity, all his. The man doesn't even look real. He looks like he was generated by a lab to represent peak human. And you're telling me that wasn't enough? He gave her a ring. He gave her kids. He gave her security, legacy, global status, and it still didn't work. So now I'm sitting here like, be serious with me for a second. If Tom Brady couldn't hold a marriage together, what chance does anyone else have?
Come here. Sit down, please. This is how I'm expecting you to apologize every time we have a disagreement or argument, okay? I was wrong. You were right. I'm stupid. You're not. I'm dumb. You're smart. I'm ugly. You're really good looking. As long as you're willing to admit that, we're gonna be good, okay? Keep that.
How can I make my boyfriend understand that it is wrong to like women's posts and stories on IG?
Yeah, see, I can't stand that. Men, if you got a girl, like that picture in your mind, because it's really not even about the fact that that girl is now getting your energy. It's the fact, and this is where we have to protect our partner, because other women, this is the thing about women. What women do is we as women will see a man in a relationship and we want to know how much of a relationship is he really in? How good to her is she? Is he really? Does he really love her? And then they'll say things like, oh, he was liking all my pictures. Oh, he's still all up in my DMs. Oh, he's still sending me heart eyes. And it just makes your girl look like a clown. Okay, it's giving an opportunity for other women, and trust me, the same way that men talk, women talk, okay? Yeah. For women to get around and talk about your girl and make her sound like a lame and a loser.
Man, get the fuck out. What is she talking about? You like girl picture, you won't even know the chick. You know how many girls on the fucking, get the fuck out of here.
What do women want men to do?
The reality is women want men to be their personal slaves. Women want men to placate to this fantasy that they have in their mind. And women got a lot of fantasies. Women want men to be these aggressive vessels that have a woman's nature. This is what they want. It's like they want their cake and eat it too. So they are addicted to sex to justify their sexual addictions, since they can't stay away from it. They have to try to make the man become a version of a woman that they like sleeping with.
I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all game. This is.
I wear no jewelry, nothing.
Baby, I ain't your daddy. I'm trying to go on a date with you, spend some time.
I thought that was spending time.
Spending money? Mm-mm. Baby, I pulled up in an Audi.
Oh, you not a boss?
No, I got a 9 to 5. I got a boss.
I thought you was a boss. I'm used to black trucks and Bentleys. What is this?
Well, it's a big difference here. It's a nice watch you got there.
Oh, is this? Yeah, my ex got me. He got me this and this. He got my mom one too.
Damn, that's a good guy.
Yeah, he died. Rest in peace, Roger.
With all that money, you should have paid to stay alive.
What?
Hey, you back again, huh? He got another one. Like this. I got you at $89.50. $89.50. Who, me?
Yeah.
I gotta buy it. Oh, no, they said it's tricky if you got it. I don't got it. Boy, I ain't know who to find it.
You know, what's the name got it?
You already know.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Don't worry about it.
I ain't mad at it, baby. Seems like you fumbled the bag. I ain't want to pick it up.
They don't have no Angle steak here.
What's on the restaurant? It doesn't fit your palate?
I'll be right back, all right? Stay right here. Wait for me. I'll be right back.
Keep going.
What? I can't leave because I just don't want to do this. I can't do it. I can't because I'm used to bosses, APs.
Who's this nigga? Hey, listen, why you trying to take her, bro? She's expensive. Yeah. You can have her, bro.
I wear no jewelry, nothing.
Don't do it. These women are savage with this shit. These women are savage out here. Last video and I'm an outro.
It's like a game to them. A lot of girls get off on men spending money on them. And they enjoy that men are willing to spend money on them without getting anything in return. Why do you guys think women keep guys in the friend zone? You think they keep them in the friend zone for no reason? No. That is the highest form of validation. If you sit there and spend time with women and get nothing in return, women love that. They love to use men. Now they might not overtly admit this, obviously, right? You're gonna have to come to the red pill space to be able to get that kind of information. Women are never gonna admit this overtly, but this is what it is.
Well, that last video, Ignorant, that last video was old girl. You know, she was expecting him to be a boss, pay for everything. And then she left his ass at the restaurant for another nigga that was finna pull up. Another nigga pulled up. What you want, another nigga will. Nigga pull, he's like, why? Yeah. Because she was expecting him to pay for shit. So this is the reality, gentlemen. Don't pay attention to Myron, Ignorant. It's the message. The message. Women are using men like it ain't shit. That's the problem. That's the point. That's Ignorant. That's the point. I just don't want you to end up like the homie right here, Ignorant.
I deserve to be somebody's wife.
$250,000. $200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging the We're going to invest that. My job as a man is to hold the household down.
So that's what I want you. I don't want to be like that, Ignorant. You know, I don't want you to be out here thinking that these women are loving you for you. So thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. You know, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I do a video later on today, probably 6 or 7 o'clock. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate you. Ignorant TV, college football. You know, thank y'all for participating in the chat. I'm gonna say this brief monologue and I'm out. Women don't need men. And men don't need women. We don't need each other. Do we like being around each other? Do we like the pleasurable experience of each other? Yes. But neither one of us absolutely needs each other to be happy or to be complete. Okay? Women are prostituting themselves out because men are acting like they need women. Plus, women are saying, I don't want to wait anymore. I don't want to go through the process of finding a man, going out to dinner, getting to know. No, they rather have the money right away, right? Women want instant gratification. So they're saying, are you going to pay my bills? Cash at me. You're going to pay me. This is what women want. They no longer want to do the long way, the long route. So don't get caught up thinking that these women are legitimately going to fall in love with your personality and your character when women are out here doing what they do to make themselves happy. Right? The women are doing what it takes, whatever, to make themselves happy.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Are you single?
Yes,
Why are you single right now?
because the men are not enough rich to take care of me.
So you're looking for a rich man.
Yes, yes, I want to be spoiled.
Why does he have to be rich?
Because I want to be spoiled. Because I make my own money and I need to be dominated.
So you couldn't dominate the man who you were out earning.
I'm submissive. No, I cannot.
So the man that you want, what do you expect from him financially?
I accept him to change my life and, I don't know, take care of me, give me security.
He has to pay for everything,
Yes,
take you on trips,
yes, of course.
whatever you want, it doesn't matter the cost. He should be able to get it.
Yes, exactly.
And there you have it. There you have it. This is what we're dealing with. This is the hand we dealt with. For the young ones coming in, whew, man. So thank y'all for coming to the show. Rufus is out.